What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Between the Lines. And today I have a little post-weekend league account grind for you guys. This was all recorded between Monday and Wednesday. The first couple things you'll see in this episode was recorded on Monday night, and then the stuff later on in the episode was captured as late as last night. But we go ahead and start off checking the transfer list, seeing what sold. I went ahead when they released that second batch of icon swap objectives and searched my club for all the Brazilian and Argentina players that I could find, and went ahead and sold them, or at least put them up on the transfer list when their price was super inflated because of the hype around, the community to get the swap objectives done as soon as possible. And it wasn't a big deal for me because later on in the week or the week after, you could go ahead and pick them up for what they usually go for. So I didn't really feel like I had to keep them in my club for the objectives. I could just go ahead, sell them for an inflated price, and then later in the week or the week after, go ahead and pick them up at a discount. From there, I noticed that I was one SBC away from completing that Foot Birthday daily SBC objective that, when completed, gives you a nice little mega pack. And I really didn't want to miss out on this because of how cheap all these SBC objectives were to complete, and by just putting in a few minutes of time and throwing in some useless untradeable bronze and silver players that would otherwise just be sitting in your club collecting some virtual dust for a mega pack that you can open when there's a big promo like Foot Birthday going on, is just way too much value to leave on the table. So we go ahead, redeem that mega pack, get our little reward from the season reward path, and I decided, let's go ahead and open the packs that I have saved in the store to maybe stock up the club a little bit with some gold players, maybe some SBC fodder, so we can open some 81 player picks, or maybe start working on some of those spicy Foot Birthday player SBCs available. And what do you know, as soon as we open the first pack, or the first couple packs, we have to deal with this 83 duplicate. And just because it feels so bad to discard an 83, we go ahead and decide to start working on that Foot Birthday Ozil SBC. There's just so many good SBCs out, and with an 83, I probably have one or two players that that can join him in this SBC and basically get the rating requirement done. So we go ahead, complete this first stage of the SBC, and make sure that 83 duplicate is included in it. And speaking of Foot Birthday, I want to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the promo as a whole. And keep in mind that this was recorded as of Thursday, April 1st, and Team 2 will be released on the 2nd, but, well, even though it has already been leaked. But regardless, my overall thought on Foot Birthday as a promo is that it has been absolutely just awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and try and highlight a few things for you guys about the promo on why I think it's been so great. So first of all, I really like how this promo from EA has really just engaged the entire Foot community. Now, this can be caused by a few things, right? Maybe the nostalgia of the items or cards being released, or maybe just the fact that every day we are just given something to look forward to when we play Foot with these daily player SBCs. And I guess whatever the combo of the two it is, right? A little bit more nostalgia, or maybe a little bit more having to do with like the daily content, right? The good daily content. I just wish that EA would be able to kind of plan or execute every promo as well as they have with Foot Birthday so far, because it has been so hyped and just so fun lately to just hop on Foot, grind those menus to get those awesome and nostalgic players, and just play with them on the virtual pitch. Now, secondly, I kind of like to judge Foot promos on how many cards they can bring into the pool, or how many new cards they can bring into that pool of usable, or I guess meta competent cards, right? And for me, Foot Birthday Team Number 1 and all the player SBCs released up to the point has done that really well. Like, For example, just take cards like Sane, Thiago, and Perisic, who maybe have cards that just are not up to par with the foot power curve, and they have gone ahead and boosted some of their key stats, have also boosted some of their skill moves and weak foot, and have just made these cards super unique, and that gives the potential to build new, fun, and just unique and different squads all around. And I think that's really good for foot as a whole. And lastly, I kind of like how they've combined SBC heavy promo like this with a way to easily craft those SBCs by having tools available like the 81 plus player picks, which is out right now. I think it ends on Saturday, but anyways, they've been out for a little while now. And this kind of basically makes most of these SBCs affordable to most players, if not give some of the more expensive SBCs a discount. Because as long as they can get a few good, a few fodder out of these player picks, then they'll probably be able to complete SBCs. And speaking of 81 plus player picks, we go ahead and complete about 12 of them. We pretty much get rid of all of our useless golds in our club and see if we can pick up some fodder here to complete that last segment of the Ozil SBC. So we are at third player pick, and I think, yes, this fourth one, we go ahead and get our first foot birthday player of the promo, He-Chan. He looks pretty good. Pretty cheap foot birthday card, to say the least, but he does look pretty fun to use. Here we get another nice pull in 87 Griezmann, 84 Arthur. So these player picks are really giving out right now. And I think with that, we should be pretty close. Another 86 there. We should be pretty close in completing Mesut Ozil. Another 84, man. These 81 player picks are absolutely cracked. And after rewards, we might have to go ahead and grind these because, I mean, look at that. Another 86 there. We definitely have to grind more of these because they just give out so much fodder and make it so easy to complete the SBCs available, or the foot birthday player SBCs available. And then last night we went ahead and completed this Huntelaar foot birthday card, and honestly, he looks pretty good. I mean, he's not exactly what you're looking for if you're trying to play the meta, but if you need kind of a target man up front, he's definitely capable of doing that. For me though, I'm not sure. I might try him out a couple games. His finishing's really good. He's got decent pace if you stick a hunter on him. But honestly, if I use him a couple games and don't like him, he'll probably just end up being fodder for me. And after picking up all that fodder throughout the episode, we go ahead and finish the final stage of the foot birthday Ozil SBC. And honestly, since this card was released, I have been trying to brew a system like a mad scientist on what position or formation this Ozil card would thrive in. And after a little bit of tinkering here and there, I believe, right? I think that Ozil would thrive in that false 9 role. Now, looking at his card, he's basically got everything you need in a forward that drops into the midfield to give you more passing options and can then make those runs into the opponent's areas, cause some issues, right? Create some space for a shot, make some key passes, and so on. So he's got 4-star skill moves, which is always really nice to have on a player. It just allows him to just feel that much better on the ball, execute some of the skills in the games better. And on top of that, he has a 5-star weak foot, which is awesome for a player that is going to be linking up the play during the build-up part of the game. And also when trying to score goals, or just trying to make something happen in the box, he'll keep the defenders on their toes, because being able to use both feet really well to shoot will give him that element of unpredictability, where if the defender fully commits to one side or the other, right, I could just go ahead and take advantage of that with Ozil to get a quick shot off, or to just kind of ping a pass on an open man that will give him a high chance of scoring a goal. Now, last thing I want to touch on this card is that maybe some people shy away from it because of those low medium work rates he has. But honestly, in my years of foot, the best false 9 players have that exact work rate, that low medium. So if really the only thing putting you off from completing this Otso SBC are the work rates. I wouldn't mind them. I've used players with those work rates, and I even prefer players with those work rates in the false 9. So go ahead, use your fodder, use your coins, complete that Otso, and have fun with them. And that is yet again gonna bring us to the end of another episode of Between the Lines. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and let me know in the comments below, are you completing Otso? And if not, do you think Otso would work in that false 9 role? Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all in the next episode.